Isaac has a very benign tumour growing in the very central part of his brain. But benign doesn't always mean safe, and that was the case with Isaac's tumour.
And up you go. Push, 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 push. Yay! Good job. High five. Woohoo!
Hearing that, your 4-month-old baby boy requires chemotherapy was a bit, confronting and upsetting to me, and I think that was one of the hardest things for me to tell family and friends.
I think the hardest part was just watching how hard it was for him, this little body who he had no idea what was going on, yet he was just constantly sick.
So brain cancer in children is the most common cause of cancer-related death in children. It's also the most common cause of disease-related death in children. So on average, every 9 days in Australia, a child dies of brain cancer. Since 30 years ago, we have been unable to touch survival rates in kids with brain cancer. So in order to fight this important problem, we've formed the Children's Brain Cancer Centre.
With your support, we're really proud to be funding the Children's Brain Cancer Research Centre. We're investing $5 million over the next 5 years into Australia's first paediatric brain cancer research centre.
And without that support, this great initiative wouldn't happen. So the 3 areas in which the centre is working are the discovery of new drugs for treating kids with brain cancer. The second one is increasing the number of kids who are in clinical trials, which is very important, of course. The third aim is what we call survivorship, which are studies and research to try to improve the quality of life for kids who've survived brain cancer and for those kids who are in remission.
So he's still learning how to walk and crawl and all those sort of things. He's finally, in the last couple of months, started to take steps on his own, given what he's been through and what he still goes through on a day-to-day basis. He's come really far.
The parents and the kids who've been put into this terrible situation by a disease which is really an enemy are incredibly strong, and they have my complete admiration. I can't even imagine how I would react and how much pain there must be.
12 months of chemo shrunk his tumour. He could live with this for his whole life.
Everybody finds it motivating to think that as part of our careers we could actually cure somebody and a child with a brain cancer who would otherwise have died. And if I retire having done just that, I will have had a very good career, one with which I would be incredibly satisfied.
He finds the joy in the most simplest things, which is really nice to see. He loves being outside, he loves being on the swing. I think, there's so much stuff that he can't do, but then the stuff that he can do just makes him so happy. And it makes us happy to see him happy.